Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
Time for Stacks and Hacks. I have stacks of information, and Rich has life hacks. A study found coffee drinkers live longer, but only if you stop drinking coffee by noon. All-day coffee addicts don't get the same benefits. And you know, I'm new to the coffee world.
But you hit it in the morning, yeah?
My last cup of coffee is right before 6.
But that study's weird because it says you're least likely to die by anything if you drink coffee in the morning. That's a pretty nice stat.
Is it just like black coffee? Because I feel like when you add all the creamers and the sugars, that's when it's no longer good for you.
No,
That's candy.
I just do black coffee. I think coffee's gross. Every time I drink it reminds me of drinking Jägermeister. Just disgusting, but you just got to
Jaeger's
get
nasty.
down. So Canadian authorities have released a list of 911 calls that have missed the mark last year. Here are the top 5 bizarre 911 calls.
Number 5, an individual called 911 to report that somebody had thrown their ice cream on the ground.
Number 4, the caller advised that their cat was being mean to them.
Number 3, 911 dispatchers received a call for a person having trouble with their washing machine.
Number 2, an individual called 911 asking for help on a math equation as they didn't want to fail their test in the morning.
And the number 1 call, 911 dispatchers received a call from an individual reporting that their tambourine was taken from a party they were at.
Did you hear about Canadians are really nice? Those are what irked and bothered the Canadian people. A college in England is offering classes on how to make phone calls. Homework includes calling stores to ask if they have something in stock and calling restaurants to see what hours they're open. That's because this new generation of people don't know how to talk to human beings or make phone calls because they're always on their phone scrolling on social media. So they had to put a class together pretty much on how to be a human being. New study shows that people on video calls spend more time staring at themselves than the actual speaker. I guess apparently it's causing more people to consider cosmetic procedures. I was on a Microsoft Teams call yesterday. I didn't know what it was about until I was halfway through the call, for real, because there's a lot of people on it. And I was paying attention that I was posing myself, because when I was on it, I was in my car, and it was kind of like, I was like, and then I was like, oh, God, I look terrible. Then you got to focus, and you got to move your head and try to get your chin to look good. And you're like, all right, now, I wonder if they'll think I'm good looking. And I don't really know what they're talking about.
Of course, because you're concentrating on you.
The best-selling video game in history is now, anyone?
Mario Kart.
Nope.
Minecraft.
300 million copies sold.
Wow.
They're the only game to sell more than 100 million copies. The only other game that sold more than 100 million is Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, wow.
I contributed to that.
The Minecraft?
Yeah, my kids are like obsessed with it now. And it's really annoying because they're like, can we get some Nintendo eShop gift cards? Because we want to buy mine coins. And I'm like, stupid in-app purchases.
Oh, yeah, it's the worst.
Did you see what happened with Lily Allen and Stranger Things star David Harbour?
No.
So David Harbour is the cop in Stranger Things, the big cop, the one that's...
Hopper.
Hopper, yeah. And Lily Allen is his wife. And they met on Raya, the app that Jenna on the show talks about being on. They met on Raya, and they got married, and it's been 5 years. So she jumps on Raya for whatever reason and finds out that he's on Raya dating. So now they're getting a divorce.
Oh, my
dang.
gosh, Hopper.
You're supposed to, turn that off once you get married.
I know. So Billboard magazine ranked the top artists of the 21st century based on their performance of the Hot 100, the album 200 charts from 2000 to 2024. Take a guess.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, number 1. Drake, number 2. Rihanna, Beyonce, number 7. Rihanna, number 3. Drake, number 2. Taylor, number 1. Yep. What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
The hack to knowing what day the stuff that you want goes on sale. Now, this is true for like Target, Walmart, like a lot of the big stores. So it goes fast. So once I do it, I'll put it up on the internet so you guys can see it on our website. So Target and all the rest of them, they got a markdown schedule they stick to on a regular basis. So children's clothes, stationery, electronics, all marked down on Mondays. Women's clothing and domestics are marked down on Tuesdays. Men's clothes, toys, health and beauty on Wednesdays. Then lingerie, shoes and housewares is Thursdays. Cosmetics marked down on Fridays. If you want to get the best deal, wait the day after or later that day, and then you can see what's been marked down at the big stores, and that will all go up on John J. Andrich.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+. What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
.com.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah! 55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.